Have you built yourself a job instead of a business? That's the most common trap that top consultants fall into. They make good money, but they're not able to enjoy that money. They're not able to enjoy the fruit of their labor with their family. You built yourself a job. It's a well-paying job, but still just a job that demands more and more of your time. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can not just be successful in your freelance consulting business, but actually have that success without sacrificing other areas of your life, and in particular, time with your family. So to start with, let's talk about what's going right in your business. Okay? So to begin with, you obviously serve your clients well because you have paying clients and they continue to pay you. So you're serving your clients well. So congratulations on that. Second, you can obviously get clients. So you can get leads and get in front of people so they know that you're in business. And then number three, you can actually convert those leads into paying clients, right? So you have your sales process now down. So that is great. You're able to get leads, turn those leads into customers, into your clients, and then you're actually able to fulfill on what you told those clients, and they're paying you month after month, happy for your services. So congratulations on actually being in business, serving your clients well. But here's what's not going so well. If you're like me, you're overwhelmed. Too much work, not enough time. When you're with your family, feeling distracted of thinking of all the client work you have to get done. And then when you're actually doing the client work, feeling guilty about not being with your family, therefore not being as productive as you could be. So let's solve that problem. Okay, so let's talk about these three things that probably aren't going so great. One is you're not charging enough. Number two is you aren't setting the right boundaries for your clients. And number three is you're not getting enough help. So let's break each one of these things down. You're not charging enough. You're not. Even though you're making good money, even though you feel like you're charging a lot, you're not charging enough. As a starting point, you could simply double your rates. Now, when I say double your rates, I'm not talking about an hourly rate. Okay? So I'm not saying you charge per hour and you simply double your hourly rate. You shouldn't have an hourly rate. Well, you can have an hourly rate, but you shouldn't price your things in your hourly rate. It should be based off the value that you can actually provide your clients. Okay, so with your clients, you know what kind of results you can provide, and you know what the value of those results are for that client. Now, you hear, hey, charge what you're worth, charge what you're worth. Well, you can't really charge what you're worth because charging what you're worth is charging what the value you're providing. Okay, the problem with that is if, let's say, you can make your client $10,000 and you're going to charge them $10,000. Well, that's the value is $10,000. It's like you give me $1 and me giving you $1 right back. So the value is the same. It's $1. We can do this all day long, back and forth. And it doesn't actually solve any problems. It doesn't actually help us out at all, right? But if I gave you $10, you gave me $1, then you have $9 more. Okay. So the key is figure out what value you can provide and then charge a price under that value, but still over what actually takes you to fulfill on what you have charged for. And that's where the root problem is you've built yourself a job instead of a business, and you're trading time for money. Okay? And so the more clients you have, the more time it takes. You only have a certain amount. And so a real quick way to solve the problem is to double what you're charging. Okay. Now, if you're like, there's no way in the world I can double what I'm charging. Okay. Then don't. But maybe do this instead. Say, what is a number that would make me smile? Like if I could charge my client this, what's a number that would make me smile? Come up with that number right now in your head. Now that you have that number, add 20% to it. Why 20%? Because when you add 20% and you actually present to your customer, your client, your next prospect, and they say yes, you'll be glad you added that 20%. Because you thinking that you can't double your rates is actually a mindset issue. It's a limiting belief that you have. If you can provide the value and the price is under that value, even if it's double what you're charging now, it's fine. In general, I try to make sure I price things that I can get my clients at least 10 times the result. So if I'm charging somebody $1,000, I'm expecting that I can either make them $10,000. If I'm charging somebody $100,000, I'm expecting to be able to make them $1 million. Okay, so 10 times the amount. Okay, now not everything is about actually making money. It may be saving money. It may be other areas of your life, right? Living longer, being healthier, having better relationships, whatever the thing is. So it's not just about the money thing, but whatever you're a consultant in, you know the value that you're bringing. So you can't charge the value directly, but you can charge under that value, knowing that you can get the person 10 times the results, maybe 2 times the results, 5 times the results, whatever it is makes sense for you in the type of business that you're in. But you can charge more. When you charge more, you may be saying, well, Chad, I'm going to lose some clients. Yep, that's probably true. You probably will. But here's the secret. If you double your prices and you lose half your clients, you're still making the same amount of money. Yep. And you can get more clients. Because here's the other thing you want to focus on is the 20% of the clients that you have served in the past and or serving right now that you absolutely love. You loved working with them. You loved how they did business. You loved the results you were able to provide for them. That 20%, that's who you need to focus on in the future. Let go of the other 80% that are causing you pain, grief, or whatever else, and focus on the 20% that you absolutely loved working for and then you're able to get the results for in a great way. Double your prices, let some clients fall off, bring in other clients as like the 20%. Okay. That will solve your financial issues. Now, the other thing you need to do is actually set boundaries with your clients. So if you currently are in a situation where your clients have to call you, or they do call you, day and night, and they can get you whenever, you need to set up boundaries. Now, if you have a situation where it truly is urgent things that you need to be made aware of, you need to put processes in place so your clients can contact somebody else that can then get a hold of you if it truly is an issue that needs your attention. Okay, and that gets us into the third one, which is you need help. You need more help. So whether that's getting a VA, your very first virtual assistant, or putting a team in place, and there's a particular way you want to hire a team. It's not, so the main thing there is you focus on what you need help with the most and the thing you don't like doing the most, and you get somebody to do that. You do it in a systematic approach. Okay, a great resource on that is Buy Back Your Time from Dan Martell. So if you get that book, it's a fantastic book on the subject. Yeah. So raise your prices. Put boundaries in place for your clients. And number 3 is get some help. So whether that's from a VA to actually help you with the stuff, if you're really resistant to the notion of raising your prices, then you may need like a coach. And that may be the first thing you need help with, is somebody can actually help you with your mindset and help you understand that there's tons of opportunity there, and not have this limiting belief that by simply charging more, you're going to go and be destitute or whatever else. The opposite will actually happen. You'll make more money and have more time, so you can actually spend time with your family, meaningful time with your family, time that you don't need to be worrying about your business, because it really is a business and not just a job. Okay. And you'll be able to spend meaningful time with your family. And then when you are working, serving your clients, fulfilling on the promises that you made them, you're not going to be distracted, feeling guilty about not being with your family. So it really all starts with raising your prices. So I thoroughly suggest that you start there. If there's a way I can help you, reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to you. I do have a challenge coming up, the Work Smarter Challenge. Feel free to jump in there, and you can actually ask me questions via VIP ticket, and I would love to serve you in that way. But I hope this has been beneficial, and if it has, feel free to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.